rush into my arms like you're afraid I'll disappear. You take your time with every moment, like love is something to care. The way you look before you touch me, like you're asking my heart first, makes me feel like all my broken places are finally learning their worth. I've known passion without patience, I've known words without truth, but I've never known a love that feels so gentle and so true. It's the way you love me slowly, like you're nowhere else to be, like the world can wait forever while you're right here with me. No fire burning out too fast, no promises we have to keep, just the way you love me slowly is everything I need. You don't save me when I'm falling, you just hold me till I land. You let me be exactly who I am, without demanding. I understand. Every kiss feels like a question, every touch feels like a vow. Not about tomorrow or forever, just about right now. Maybe love isn't dramatic, maybe love is calm and deep, maybe love is simply choosing what your heart wants to keep. It's the way you love me slowly, like time is softened too, like every road I ever walked was leading me to you. No rush to name the feeling, no fear of letting go, just the way you love me slowly teaches my heart how to grow. Stay with me in the silence, stay with me in the light. Love me when I'm not perfect, love me when I'm right. It's the way you love me slowly, like you've always known my name, like loving me is natural, not a game. If this is all love ever is, then I believe it's meant to be, 'cause the way you love me slowly feels like home to me. If forever ever finds us, I hope it finds us this way, still loving each other slowly every single day. The night leans in a little closer, like it's listening to us breathe. Your hand fits mine so easily, like it's where it's meant to be. No questions hanging in the air, no need to rearrange the truth. Just the sound of two hearts learning what it means to choose. I've known love that needed answers, I've known hearts that couldn't stay. But you look at me like leaving never crossed your mind that way. Where your heart rests is where mine stays. In the quiet after midnight, when words fade away. No fear of tomorrow, no past to confess. Where your heart rests is my place of rest. You don't promise me forever, you don't say my name too loud. You love me like it's something sacred, not something to talk about. Every kiss feels unspoken, every touch feels understood. Like love is not a question, but something that simply should. Maybe love is not a moment you capture or explain. Maybe love is feeling safe enough to stay the same. Where your heart rests is where I belong. In the space between right and wrong, between weakness and being strong. No need for perfect timing, no need to impress. Where your heart rests is where I rest. Stay when the night gets heavy, stay when the silence grows. If loving you is all I know, then that's enough to know. Where your heart rests, let mine remain. Through every season, through every change. If love is simply choosing one place to confess, where your heart rests, I rest. If the world asks where I'm going, I won't second guess. I'll say I'm right where your heart rests. The world is loud outside our door. Everyone's trying to be seen, but here with you I don't need more than this slow moment in between. You don't ask me who I'll be or where this road will end. You just take my hand so gently, like you already understand. I've known love that needed proving, I've known hearts that wanted control. you love me like a whisper, reaching straight into my soul. I'll love you in the quiet, where the truth is clear, in the spaces between heartbeats, when nothing's said but everything's here. No stage, no perfect timing, no need to shout it out loud. I'll love you in the quiet, where love is allowed. You see me when I'm unsure, when I don't know what to say. You don't rush me toward forever, you just stay. Every touch feels like a promise, not written, not defined, just two hearts choosing each other. One slow night at a time. Maybe love isn't fireworks lighting up the sky. Maybe love is staying close when the moment passes by. I love you in the quiet, when the world falls asleep, when all the things we don't say are the things we keep. No fear of what tomorrow brings, no past we have to fight. I'll love you in the quiet, every night. Stay when words fall short, stay when doubts appear. Hold me like you know I'm safe right here. I love you in the quiet, when time slows down, when love feels less like magic and more like something found. If forever ever finds us, I don't need a vow. I'll love you in the quiet, starting now. When the world asks for a reason and love doesn't know how, I'll love you in the quiet, somehow. I've seen the world in changing color, watched love come and go like the tide. I've heard 1,000 pretty promises, most of them never survive. I've been the one who walked away, I've been the one left standing still. But every road I've ever taken somehow led me to you again. You don't try to shine too brightly, you don't try to steal the light, you just stay when staying matters. Every night you're still the one I come home to when the day is done. Still the arms that feel familiar when the world outruns every doubt, every storm, every place I've been through. You're still the one I come home to. We don't talk about forever like it's something we can own. We talk about tomorrow morning and who's making coffee at home. You know the parts I never show, the fears I never say, and you don't run when I get quiet, you just stay. Just need your hand in mine in time. Oh, you're still the one I come home to after all these years. Still the voice that sounds like truth when I'm losing faith in me. No matter how far I roam, no matter what I go through, you're still the one come home to. I've loved with fire that burned too fast, I've loved with words that felt rehearsed, but loving you feels different somehow, like breathing comes before the hurt. There's no drama in your loving, no need to prove or defend, just two hearts choosing each other again and again. Maybe love is not the moment when everything feels new. Maybe love is waking up and still choosing you. You're still the one I come home to in the quiet hour, when the world stops asking questions and love feels ours. No spotlight, no disguise, just something honest and true. You're still the one I come home to. Stay with me when time moves slowly, stay when days feel long. Hold me when I'm not that strong. If the years change everything, let them change us too. As long as every road I walk still leads me back to you. You're still the one I come home to when the lights burn low. Still the love that feels like truth more than you'll ever know. If this world takes everything, I've got nothing left to prove. You're still the one I come home to. Still the one, still the one, still the one, still the one. After all the dreams I chase, all the things my heart always returns to. You're still the one I come home to. I've lived my life in half-open moments, never staying too long anywhere, always afraid that if I leaned in, I'd find something I couldn't repair. How to keep my distance, how to smile and disappear. But you walked into my silence like you knew I was waiting here. You didn't ask me for a reason, you didn't rush me to believe. You just stayed right where you found me and let my heart breathe. In the spaces between heartbeats, nothing feels the same. No fear, no disguise, no truth left to hide. Every time the world gets quiet, oh, I find you by my side. Talk about big tomorrows or make promises we can't keep. We talk about the way love feels at 2 in the morning when we can't sleep. You know when I'm pulling away before I even say a word. You reach for my hand so gently, like love doesn't need to be heard. I've known love that asked for everything and left me with regret. But loving you feels different, like something I won't forget. Every time the world gets quiet, I feel you close. Just the truth in your eyes. Every time the world gets quiet, I realize I've been strong for too many people. I've been fine when I wasn't okay, but with you I can lay it all down. I don't have to be brave. You see the cracks in my armor, you don't try to make them disappear. You just love me through them, like they brought you here. Maybe love is not a promise written in the stars above. Maybe love is feeling safe enough to fall in love. Every time the world gets quiet, I come undone. All the walls I built for years come down one by one. No running, no doubt, no need to explain. Every time the world gets quiet, time the world gets quiet, I find you. If love ever needs a reason or a place to stay, every time the world gets quiet, I'll stay. Been into drama, I've been a drifter, running from love I couldn't hold. Every promise felt like a question, every heart I knew grew cold. Then you walked in without a warning, no big words, no alibi, just a smile that felt like morning after a long goodbye. I don't need the world to change, I don't need a reason why. When you call my name, I'm already home inside. If loving you is all I do, then I'm doing something right. Through the lonely days, through the restless nights, if loving you is all I know, I don't need to find the truth, I don't need forever. If loving you is all I do. We've been broken, we've been bruised by words we never meant to say. But every time I'm close to losing, you pull me back the gentle way. No perfect lines, no fairy tale, just two hearts learning how to stand in the storm, to never fail, to choose each other now. I don't promise endless skies, I don't swear the pain won't come, but I'll be here every time when the night feels long. If loving you is all I do, then I'll do it till the end. Through the doubt, through the fear, through the years that bend. If loving you is all I have, it's more than I ever knew. I don't need perfection. If loving you is all I do, maybe love was never easy, maybe it was never meant to be, but every road I ever followed led your heart to me. If tomorrow asks for answers, I won't know what's true. All I know when I close my eyes, I'm choosing you. If loving you is all I do, let the world say what it may. I've been lost, I've been If loving you is all I am, it's the best thing I can be. If loving you is all I do, then love is enough for me. If loving you is all I do, I do it all again. I've heard love songs on the radio. Every word sounded the same. People talking about forever, like it's just a game. I thought love was just a moment, fading with the light, till you walked into my darkness and stayed the night. Didn't promise heaven, you didn't steal my pain, you just held me when I was falling and whispered my name. I never knew love like this, the kind that doesn't run, that stays when the night is long, when the thrill is gone. I never knew love like this, so quiet, so true. I thought I knew what love was till I met you. We've got stories we don't talk about, scars we hide too well. But every time I look into your eyes, I can tell you've been broken just like me, by promises that lie. Still you choose to stand beside me every time. No perfect days, no perfect nights, just hearts that learn to stay. When love asks for everything, we don't turn away. I never knew love like this, the kind that understands when words fall short, when hearts are tired, you still hold my hand. I never knew love like this, it feels so real, so true. I thought I knew what love was till I met you. Maybe love was never fireworks, maybe it was always slow. till I met you. I've lived a life of borrowed moments, dreams that came and slipped away. I wore my heart like an old jacket, every night felt just the same. I saw your face across the room, no thunder, no parade. Just something calm, something honest that made me want to stay. You didn't try to change my world, you didn't promise skies of blue. You just stood there in the quiet, and I knew. Through every year of loving you, I've learned what love can be. Not a fire that burns too fast, but a slow eternity. Through every doubt, through every fear, through everything we've been through, I found my life, my truest heart. Through every year of loving you. We've had nights we didn't talk much, days we didn't understand. But even when the words were missing, I still felt your hand. We've seen seasons change around us, watch time rearrange the truth. Still every road I ever followed led me back to you. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a flawless view. All I need is knowing I'm beside you. Through every year of loving you, I learned to let things go. Every scar, every mistake helped my heart to grow. Through the tears and silent nights when love felt bruised and blue, I stayed strong, I stayed real. Through every year of loving you. Maybe we were never perfect, maybe that's what made us real. Love don't always shout forever, sometimes love just kneels. If someday my voice gets tired, if my hands grow old and slow, I'll still reach for you in silence, just so you know. I won't promise endless time, I won't swear the pain won't come, but I'll choose you in the morning and when the day is done. Through every year of loving you, I finally understand. Love ain't found in pretty words, but in where you stand. When the world turns cold and cruel and dreams fall out of you, I'm still here, still yours. Through every year of loving you. Maybe love was never magic, maybe it was always choice. Staying when it's hard to listen, hearing through the noise. If the mirror shows us older, if our youth is long gone by, I'll still see the same forever in your eyes. Through every year of mourning, I found my place to rest, not in dreams or promises, but in your chest. Let the years take what they may, let the world do what it do. I gave my life, my heart, my soul, through every of loving you. Through every year, I'd still choose you. Electric piano rolls, analog 80's, guitar cleaned dengan delay. Panjang drum masuk sangat pelan. I've been chasing echoes of yesterday, trying to outrun my fears. Every road was lined with broken signs, every love disappeared. I learned how to smile in crowded rooms, hide the cracks inside, till you looked at me like you could see every place I tried to hide. You didn't ask me to be stronger, you didn't ask me to pretend. You just stayed right where I was standing and took my hand. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, when the lights all fade away, when the dreams stop making sense and words have nothing left to say. I don't need a perfect ending, I just need what's true. I'll be here when the world goes quiet with you. We've said things we wish we could take back, let the silence speak too long. But every time the night felt heavy, your love pulled me along. We've grown tired, we've grown older, watch time change our view. But every version of who I am still runs to you. I don't promise skies forever blue, I don't swear the storm won't come, but I'll stand right here beside you till the night is done. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, when the crowds all drift away, when it's just our hearts still talking at the end of every day. I don't need a perfect moment, I just need you close. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, that's all I know. My voice gets weak and shaking, if my steps don't feel the same, promise me you'll say my name like it did when love first came. If the mirror shows us strangers lines where youth once used to be, know the heart I give you now is still the best of me. Oh, I won't chase another sunrise, I won't wish my past away. I just want this moment to stay. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, when the years feel heavy and slow, when the fire turns into embers and the nights turn cold. I don't need forever promise, I just need the truth. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, still loving you. Maybe love was never shouting, maybe it was always still, staying when it's hard to listen, learning how to feel. If tomorrow asks too much of us, if time pulls us apart, know you taught me how to keep a human heart. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, when the last song fades away, when it's just our memories that still know how to stay. Let the world keep turning fast, let the years do what they do. I'll be here when the world goes quiet, coming home to you. When the world goes quiet, I'm still here with you. With you. I used to think love was a moment, something you catch then let go, like a picture fading slowly from a life you used to know. I've seen hearts burn out like candles, too bright, too fast, too soon. You didn't rush me into forever, you didn't ask for guarantees, you just stayed when staying wasn't easy. This is love that stays when the night feels long, when the easy words are already gone. This is love that stays through the slow hard days, not a spark that fades. This is love that stays. We've had nights full of silence, Promise me you'll still hear every word I'm trying to say. If the mirror tells a different story, if you this far behind, know the heart I give you now is the truest kind. You know, I won't chase another ending, I won't wish this life away. I just want this love to stay. This is love that stays when the years move slow, when the world feels cold and the nights feel low. This is love that stays when there's nothing left to prove, when it's just me and you. Maybe love was never magic, maybe it was never loud. Maybe love is choosing someone when the lights go out. If tomorrow asks too much of us, if time tries to change our name, I'll still be right here believing in love that stays. This is love that stays. I've seen love arrive like a question, never sure how long it would stay. I've learned how to read the silence before someone walks away. I kept my heart half away, never letting it fall too deep. But then you stayed through the quiet and changed everything. You don't love me with fireworks, you don't love me loud or fast. You love me in the steady moments that last. It's in the way you stay when there's nothing left to say, when the night feels longer and the truth won't bend our way. If the world starts pulling us apart, if hope feels far away, I believe in love, in the way you stay. We talk about our fears and pieces, like they might break if we said out loud. You tell me you're scared of tomorrow, I tell you I am now. But every time your hand finds mine, the noise inside me, loving you feels less like falling, more like staying. I don't need you to be my answer, I don't need you to make me whole. Just stand with me in the questions, that's all I know. It's in the way decisions we call love. If love is more than passion, more than burning bright, then it's choosing one another every night. It's in the way you stay when the world feels out of tune, when believing feels like reaching for the moon, when my courage starts to shake, when I don't know what to say. I believe in love in the way you stay. Maybe love isn't a promise that never bends. Maybe it's learning how to forgive again and again. Through the changes, through the seasons, through the truth we face, love is finding its meaning in the way we stay. So take my hand in all this real life, every doubt, every scar. I don't need a perfect future, just where you are. It's in the way you stay when the easy fades away, when loving means holding on to every word we couldn't say. Let the years leave their traces, let time do what it may. I believe in love in the way you stay. When our voices turn to whispers and our steps slow down, I'll still feel your heart beside me. That's how love sounds. Whisper. In the way you stay.